Okay, we are back in Starfield. We just reached the lodge, home of the faction called Constellation. So let's go say hello to these individuals. Okay, alright. Wow. Kind of cozy, ain't gonna lie. Very lodge-like.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Ooh, yeah, Barrett. Yeah, pirates attacked, and Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Mateo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Oh.
You hearing this?
Okay.
Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Contra, expect us to believe fair.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
That's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Contra?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Oh, okay. How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right, I'm in. I mean, what happens next?
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Okay. Level 6. One small step completed. Now at the old neighborhood. Okay.
I am at your service, Captain.
Let's go meet everyone.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
Walter Stroud.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Do you think the visions I had mean anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Cool. Okay. This isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Cool. And Walter's cool.
Bye.
Walter is the wallet.
I feel like I've
Wonder.
been waiting my whole life for
Mind
this.
if I ask you kind of a
Constellation,
personal
the artifacts.
You sure spend a lot of time
That
on
doesn't sound
Constellation.
crazy, does it?
Doesn't Issa miss you?
That is a rather personal question, but I'll indulge it. I have been informed that when I am home, I remain preoccupied with Constellation's work, which renders me cantankerous. My wife has therefore decided it is best
Feel free to
if I
help
can
yourself
dedicate
at the
my
bar.
time to our
I don't
business
drink,
here.
but I feel like if I did,
For both our sakes.
that would be a good time for
Wow.
me.
All right. Whatever works for the two of you, I guess. Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Aw.
Sarah is the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
I hope you're still glad.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
Let's see here. If it meant something, I didn't understand it.
Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Cool, cool. These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Take
That's
care
fine.
of yourself.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
Okay, Noel.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Good progress these days.
The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
It's just like the Mass Effect, like, vision in the first game. The Protean Beacon. It's almost just like it. It's actually really cool. No one believed him. They said hallucinations in that. Yeah. Bear saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
This wasn't random synapses firing. It means something.
Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know if I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, If you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
That was basically Crete's little operation base. Organic stuff. Got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
This is awesome. Oh, the astrometers on the walls. Ooh, nice little walkway. Wow, man, this game is so cool.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Wow, the artwork. I like the visual vibe of this game, especially this area too. Like old-fashioned, but it's also futuristic, like a modern lodge. The ships. Wow.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Yes, I got some organic resources for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, they're in the ship. Oh well.
Stay safe, okay?
Yeah, I got them from Crete. That's Mateo's room. This will be mine. Wow. Check this out. That looks comfy. I mean, very interesting. Okay. So we got our chair. Oh, this is nice. This is so immersive. Okay, fancy ice bucket. That's very nice. Very fancy. Look at that cocktail mixer. Got Chardonnay. That's my storage. Okay, I can put my stuff there. I have a ship, but well. Gonna mark watch case. Sure. Tissues. Mystery Grappus suit. Sure. Moby Dick. Okay. There's one of the books. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely. Having little or no money in my purse and nothing particular to interest me on shore. I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the world. And so continues Noel's classic tale of revenge and obsession for a total of 341 pages. Oh, nice. That's so cool. I like the bed design. It's very interesting how it falls off like that. Okay, it's really cool. Ooh, pharmaceutical lab. Ooh, okay, benzene, aluminium. Make some more bandages. More bandages. Okay, can never use any too many of those. Microscope. I want to explore this place. Oh, okay. I like the. That was cozy looking. What the heck? Cherry blossoms. Everyone's privacy. Storage room. It looks like, or the study. Yeah, it's a study in a way. I'm gonna close the doors. Gotta be respectful. Nice. Inaccessible. Yeah. I don't want to take anybody's stuff. Wait, this is too cool. Here's like kind of like the meeting room if we need a chat. Maintenance. cooking station. There's, oh my goodness, you can ham and cheese sandwich. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Dartboard, bar. Okay, it's just like the main area again. What's this way? Oh, it's somebody else's room. Let's just go. Oh, here's the bathroom. Look at that toilet. This is fancy. And this should be, yeah, that room. Cool. Oh, that two doors. That's right, 2 doors. Unlocked with the lodge key. That goes outside the New Atlantis. Atlantis. I'll start. Oh, where would this go? Door. Oh, it's down here. Ooh, weapon workbench. Cool. Okay. Spacesuit workbench. I'll take the laser cartridges. Does I already have an Equinox? Industrial workbench. Allows you to create basic manufactured components, which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. The raw resources used for manufactured components can be acquired from planets and moons by starting an outpost and setting up resource extractors. What? Oh my gosh, so much depth. I want to build mini outposts, but that's probably like a late game activity, I bet. It sounds like it, at least. Constellation mission board. Here we go. Yes! Okay. We'll come back to that. Cooking station again. Your lettuce and some onions. This is very detailed looking. Tomato, med pack while I'm still here. And the cartridges. Oh man, this is too good. I could technically play this game forever, it looks like. But it's the only game I'll be playing for a little bit. Plushy Star Pal. Cuddle Sore. Credits and toxins. Cube. Quite the room. Oh, more credits. 371. I might be able to afford the rover. Therefore, I can explore all the planets a lot easier. Oh, that goes the well. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's this? Door's locked. The master lock. A challenge, you say? Okay, should be everything down here. Okay. Too cool, man.
I hope you are satisfied.
Oh, I'm satisfied.
Orders available to you.
Oh, the greenhouse. Look at that. Oh, you hear like the crickets. Oh, whatever that is on this New Atlantis. Moth vine. Fiber added. Heck yeah. Sandwich. Yeah, this is great. Any more rooms? Oh, look at that.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
This is exciting.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible
Learner's compass.
effects.
I am at your service, Captain.
Alright, we met everyone. Let's save real quick. Okay.
Okay. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. Until later.
Get a better angle.
Whenever
There we
you're
go.
up for it, we have work to do.
How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Okay. Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
The UC Vanguard.
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to MAST. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Okay. Okay.
I am at your service, Captain.
Cool. Alright, let's head out. So where is this? Oh, what part of New Atlantis takes me over here? Which part is it over here? I'm sure it'll be a little bit higher, right? Higher up. Yep. Okay, cool. Little ledge. Wow. Goodness. Okay, let's go back inside.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Alright, Sarah, let's go. This. I like the music that's in this area. Yeah, got Sarah with us. Okay. Let's go take a little tour first. We're gonna explore the rest of the city today, or at least try to. This pathway. Which reminds me of like the Citadel from Mass Effect. But, you know, outside. The colors and vibes are very similar. Man, that's the walkway. It goes all the way up like that. So that's cool. Oh, nice tunnel. Yeah, this is incredible.
We have company.
Look at all the NPCs and people around. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's been any Bethesda game that has that many people on in the world at once. Okay, so it's in MAST. So let's go and run there now. The architecture is so futuristic. Alright, yeah. The Settle System News Network. News you can trust. I mean, this still feels like a Bethesda game through and through. Okay, the UC Vanguard.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your
Under
friend?
John Thau. Who left?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Ooh, okay. What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Ooh. Wait, I was born in the UC. I'm not a citizen already?
Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure.
I would love to join the Vanguard. Sign me up.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. Something wrong with the exam?
Ooh, yes. I'm curious, how long have you been with the Vanguard, Commander?
Me? 6, 7 years now? Was a recon squad commander in a former life, so it wasn't too big a jump bossing around foreign pilots instead. But Vanguard's been a quality assignment. Meet new people, judge them on a series of diverse criteria, get them out there helping people who need it.
Why does the UC need foreign pilots to fly for them?
Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots went through a UC flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us.
The building's called MAST, right? What kind of name is that?
MAST is short for Military Administrative and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the 3 co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or scientific discovery. Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive. Understandable, most people would prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable.
I want to know something specific about the process for joining the Vanguard.
Sure thing. What do you want to know?
Oh man, I love the dialogue. Where'd I go to register again?
Just hop into the elevator. You want the button for Vanguard Orientation
Hall. Okay.
Register yourself at the terminals in the lobby, and the exam system will get you to where you need to go.
What kind of work will I be doing for you guys?
Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there.
That is cool. Can you tell me about the exam and its probationary mission?
For the exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight simulation. Let us see your piloting skills, evaluate how you behave under pressure, all without any risk of you inadvertently getting blown out an airlock. For the probationary mission, though, we'll be sending you out on the job all on your own. The specifics of the mission vary by what's available at the time, but we're not about to ask you to storm a Crimson Fleet base or whatever. At least, not on Mission 1. More likely, you'll be making a drop-off to some UC citizens in an area that's outside normal naval patrols. There'll be a risk of hostile contacts, but that's far from guaranteed.
I'm not gonna get hurt in this, am I?
The exam's just a simulation. Only way you'll be hurt there is if you trip on your way inside. Now, for the probationary mission, we select those specifically to ease you into the type of work you'll be doing here. Make sure you're capable of handling things on your own. But I can't promise it'll be risk-free. The UC sends us on jobs because there could be combat. This mission would be no different. Now, if that's a deal breaker, I won't be offended if you walk away. But this is the military. The chance of conflict is kind of in the job description.
Yeah, that's true. I'm all set.
I'll keep an eye out for your results.
Cool. Oh, but the mission is to talk about. We'll do that later.
The process starts with registration down in the orientation hall. Or did you have a question?
We had a Constellation business to discuss.
Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Soul. Okay. Wait, what's wrong with the Soul system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Oh, who's this Mora?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
He's patrol. He could be putting our item at risk.
What? Nah. Soul system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be fine.
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Soul system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You're hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Sidonia. Anything you can tell me about Sidonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Did Morales say where he found this ornament of his?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Thank you for all your help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
Okay.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Ask whatever you'd like.
Do you have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
What do you consider your areas of expertise?
You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Anything you do for fun, besides exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Hands up for now.
I hope you got something out of that.
Dude, the dialogue is so good. Let's go.
Bye.
Let's go.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Resource officer. All right. Let's take this elevator. I'll make sure the old neighborhood's still selected. Oh, the filters of the quest. It's perfect. Ask about one in Sidonia. Okay, it's in Seoul. We got it. Okay, let's go run around. So we'll do that in a minute. But I want us to look around this area. It's usually unnamed. Characters.
Only those
Wow.
with official United Colonies business can access the building.
Can we talk to her?
Yes?
Oh, we can.
You needed something?
What is it that you do here?
I'm one of MAST's resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly.
Okay, what is this place?
This
This is MAST.
is MAST, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls.
Where do I go for the Vanguard examination?
The Vanguard exam? Just press the option for the Vanguard orientation hall in the elevator.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that later. This is so cool. I know I probably said that like 1,000 times now, but I definitely do think so. Alright, let's go visit the FREESTAR Collective base. I mean, this is by far the most polished Bethesda game I've seen. I've played almost all of them. Polished, there's no bugs, and it looks good. What? The FREESTAR Collective Embassy, it looks like. Okay. Yes. So check out inside.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective.
Oh,
It seems like only yesterday.
but no one's at the front desk.
Nobody sees the ambassador without an appointment, and you don't have one. Unless you've got embassy business, I suggest you mosey along.
What? Yeah, I don't have a card to pass. Oh, okay, I might want to go this way. That's the planet this way. I mean, this is just the area around the city that you can just go explore. I mean, it's not on one loading screen. I mean, it's in this grid. And no answers here, but you can keep walking this way. That is so cool. Okay. Alright, so I need to get back up into the city borders. City borders. The Jemison's a cool looking planet. And this is like the flat regions, I think. Probably mountains and a North Pole. I don't know how diverse the planets are. The moons and are and everything.
They have these jetpacks for a reason, you know.
Yeah, how do I use them? Can I equip it? I do. Well, Constellation pack. Maybe because I can't use them here, but I guess I don't understand how to jump. Oh, onto that. A big tree. Oh my gosh. Big tree.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
Oh, I bet. All the architecture surrounding it. Just not being here, I guess it's really hard to picture. So we can't visit the FREESTAR Collective Embassy just yet, but I want to check out the building at least. We check the place below here. What is this? It's not Vasco. What is this?
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
The Colony War. Oh, yep. Check this out. Wow.
Exactly. It's like,
Oh.
like when someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them.
They're all named.
But you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah. Why even bother?
Only way is through unity.
Unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me. There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance.
Marcus.
Hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
Universum? What does that mean? It's not something that crossed my mind.
Maybe I can entice you then. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day. And if you're interested, we'd love to get to know you. Actually,
like a faction you can join?
We've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
Why not reach out to them yourself as a member of the church?
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
Let me think about it.
No problem. Take all the time you need. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Are you a member? Keeper Aquilus seems to know what he's talking about. Aquilus has seen so much.
Keep
I'm
coming
really
back.
glad I can talk to
I
him
really
when I
like
need
what
to.
Aquilus has to say.
Even just Aquilus has helped me through some tough...
Okay, so he was the one that interactable one. I'm actually gonna go... I'll accept it and see what kind of quest we get out of it.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
About that job you offered me. I'll do it.
Excellent. Their names were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you check in with them, give them one of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back, if they're interested. If you want, take some time to talk with them, get to know them, and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any
Sanctum
case,
Universum.
when you're done, come back to me, and I'll give you your payment.
Okay, cool. Now let's go check in. Yeah, so this is like a church. Very interesting. Sanctum Universum. Okay. Ooh, me Institute vibes.
Our numbers are growing every year.
Thomas.
Aquilus's message really connects with people.
Aquilus.
That first jump, it changes you, unlocks something within you. Have you felt it?
Oh, like a grab jump?
I try and take one
Oops.
simple jump. The same as I've made dozens of times before, and something touched me. Something warm and kind and good.
Okay, Keeper Achilles.
I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly...
I'm not seeking anything.
Are you sure about that? I think we're all looking for something, even if we're not aware of it. I could be wrong, of course, wouldn't be the first time, but if you find you're desiring something more, perhaps the church can be of service. You might give something of our writings a read, see what you think. I'd recommend starting with Among the Grab Jumps. I'm sure there's a copy lying about somewhere. And if you'd like, we could have a little chat afterwards. I'll certainly be here for it, or any other reason you might need me.
I'm sure I did at one point, but I'm drawing a blank.
Understandable. The things I've forgotten over time. Well, you could fill more than a few books. As I said, I'm sure there's a copy somewhere. Might jog your memory. And it would give us an opportunity to discuss the ideas, which I would thoroughly enjoy. If you do read it, you know where to find me.
Okay. Alien bug paperweight. Oh, the chimes. I hear them. So this is where they all go to worship, I guess. Oh, yeah, there it is. Among the grab jumps. I'm gonna save before I take it out. Oh, here we go. Alright. Among the grab jumps. Among the grab jumps. God seeks you. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness by comparison to the good? What is existence by participation in being? Any common attribute invites comparison to some more pure form of it. And as we work our way up the tree of attributes, from apples to color to waveforms to energy to space-time to existence, we find fewer and fewer branches to explore. All of reality eventually converges into a single point. Some call it Omega, others Telos, some call it God. But its true nature is best understood in another way. For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. To say that it exists is effectively redundant, as it is. In fact, existence itself, our being, derives from being. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. Most urgently, this being, which gave rise to reality itself, seeks to understand its consequence. By which I mean you and me. Our senses are limited and only able to perceive 3 dimensions as we are helplessly flung along the 4th in a single direction. But our finest minds tell us that the universe has at least 12 dimensions, and who knows what further knowledge may be revealed in time. From our meager capacity, the universe is not simply unexplored, but fully unknowable in any comprehensive sense. And so we rely on revelation. We submit ourselves to direct communion with the one source of truth. For truth is another of its attributes, even as we all separate aspects resolve in simplicity. To know the truth, we must know the truth, and that truth wishes to know us well. Our physical embodiments are limited to movement in 3 dimensions, just as fabric is bound to and defined by its warp and weft. But we have a power that raises us above the unminded matter that merely exists without will. We can bend the fabric of space-time, rendering warp from weft, peering through the veil that we may otherwise mistake for all that there is. When we do so, by jumping from point to point, we are not merely moving in space, but becoming voyagers into a new level of understanding. Those moments between grav jumps are not simply nothingness, but glimpses into understanding of the mystery that underlies all reality. To know that truth is to become closer to the divine ourselves. This is the purpose of our lives. The purpose of the Sanctum Universum is to guide you in these experiences so each opportunity to know is not squandered. Seek out Aquilius. Let him open your heart to the understanding that is no different from your mind. And join us as we seek further communion and increase our sharing in the nature of the divine. Man, that is crazy. This universe is already so like expanded. I mean, there's so much depth to it.
Oh, I hope you have the chance to read more about our beliefs.
Plus the books are good too.
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance.
Can you tell me about the Sanctum Universum?
Well, we're a newer organization, at least officially. Our facility here in New Atlantis has only been around a few decades. But we're gaining new members all the time. I think people have been grasping for something to express what they're experiencing, and I'm glad we can be here for them.
There's a reason why, though, nobody's really here, and why those people got scared off. I think there's something more going on here. You're a priest?
Keeper by title. But yes, I suppose the title fits. I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to be here for those who need us, who find meaning in our message.
I read your writing.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me, what did you think?
I found it very engaging. But also, I mean, when you grab jump, I don't know what you like, what you feel. Yeah, the ideas just didn't make any sense to me.
Oh, don't feel badly about that. It doesn't speak to everyone. Perhaps you just haven't had an experience that allows you to connect with it. Perhaps in time, this place will mean something to you too. But if not, that's all right. We'll be here either way if you ever need us.
Cool. I'll come back maybe.
The Sanctum will always.
It's a good read though.
For those who seek it.
Man, the characters, like the voice acting's really good. And these feel like believable characters. Alright. Leaving this place. Yeah, we'll come back when we bring the other people that we need to go track down. See what happens then. Wow. Okay. Let's go check out over here. That's the Marcus guy. Citizen. Okay. I just like the architecture of New Atlantis. It looks so good. It's very, very neat.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
That was House Varun's, like at the Rygen Industries kiosk. This is so crazy. I'll go back to this.
Rygen Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
So we have Starware. So Starware is the software that does all of these, but then you have like your kiosks for each company. Job application. Welcome to the Rygen Industries job application. All questions must be answered in order for your application to be submitted. Okay, we'll do that later. About us. Got our mission statement. To deliver the best quality life improving technology today before you need it tomorrow. Rygen Industries has been a leader in technology since its creation. We strive toward advancement and believe there is always room for improvement. Fulfilling customer desire is our #1 goal. We got oh my god. Okay. Rygen Industries was founded by Ray Dakaris and Antares Satio in 2307. Dakaris had a dream of applying her vast knowledge as a biotech engineer to the improvement of everyday life. And when she met the business-minded Antares Satio, it wasn't long until Rygen Industries was found. Rygen's first product was based on Dakaris' neurological research and would prove to be a major breakthrough in technology. The NeoRamp. NeoRamps would propel Rygen to the top of the tech industry and solidify their position as a major contender for years to come. It wasn't long before Rygen Industries began to look at the major forays into the tech world. In 2310, Mateo Astroneering joined the fold and it continues to be the leader in spacecraft engineering and design today. With the growing business, Dakaris and Satio worked with Benjamin Bayou to build the massive Rygen Tower. The incredible effort would showcase the strong relationship between Rygen Industries and the city of Neon. Rygen Industries adding to Neon's prestige as something more than just a pleasure city, and Neon being an attractive bonus to working at Rygen. Over time, Rygen Industries would also incorporate Oberon, Drone, and Tranquilita into their family. These subsidiaries would further strengthen Rygen as a formidable competitor and expand their reach to different aspects of life. Today, Rygen continues to be an interesting leader with eyes always pointed toward the future. NeuroRamps. Millions of people benefit from our NeuroRamps every day. NeuroRamps are designed to improve overall brain function in order to boost your quality of life. They've been used in medical monitoring, neurological healing, and as a mental stabilizers to help those with sleep, anxiety, and social skills. The first NeuroRamp was created by Rio Dakaris, a biotech engineer who specialized in neurological designs. Dakaris was determined to harness the power of the mind to improve aspects of everyday life. While initially only approved for military use, NeuroRamps became a popular commodity in 2315 and continue to be Rygen's primary product today. in the news. See the latest news at Region Industries as a leading technology corporation in the settled systems. We love to keep our customers up to date. All articles written by Region Industries marketing department. Celebrating 20 years. Region Industries and Tayo Engineering celebrated their 20th anniversary this year. Back in 2310, Simon Tejeo, the son of Tayo Engineering founder, signed a deal with Region Industries to become their first official subsidiary. The two companies have since celebrated incredible innovations in spacecraft engineering. Tejeo has remained a top competitor in the spacecraft industry ever since. In commemoration of the historic moment, Region threw a massive gala at the Astral Lounge. It was said to be one of Neon's most prestigious events of the year. Several other CEOs were in attendance, including Synthetic Solutions' Bastian Porter and Hope Tech's very own Ron Hope. Ray DeCaries herself also made an appearance as one of the Region founders and made a toast alongside Masco, Amada, and Simon Tejeo to future success. Region Industries now hiring. Region Industries has announced that they were once again hiring the best and brightest of the settled systems. As a corporation, we're always taking on new hires. However, public announcements of job opportunities are rarely seen, making this a first in the past 2 years. We hope that many aspiring engineers and opportunists will see this as their chance to join our ever-growing team. Our latest ad campaign for interested candidates can be heard in both New Atlantis and Neon. Our job application is available at any Region information kiosk. Cool. Okay, we'll come back to this to probably later. Want to do that? Actually, we'll probably do it now. In order. How many years of experience do you have working in secretarial position or corporate environment? 1 to 4 years. How familiar are you with Region Industries and its product lines? A little. What is your proficiency with computers in regards to typing and file management? Hi. What level of education have you completed? 2. College bachelor's. Do you have a history in criminal activity? No. Your application is now complete. To officially submit your application, please select submit application below. Answers may no longer be changed beyond this point. Submit. Thank you for submitting the application. Please report to Imogene Salzo on the operations floor at Region Tower and Neon for your interview. I feel so that's crazy. About our subsidiaries. Region Industries is proud to include the following companies within our network. Arboron. Arboron, protecting what matters most. Number 1 in craftsmanship and style. Arboron has soared to the top of innovative weapon manufacturers faster than any of our competitors. We create reliable and durable products so you can feel secure when you need them the most. Visit our storefront at Region Tower, Neon today. Drone. The Hive Essentials. Much like the hard-working honeybee, Drone seeks to organize and improve upon your daily life with our line of household robots. We understand the importance of time, which is why our robots specialize in undertaking those mundane tasks of the household and maintenance everyday chores. Spend your time doing what you want to do and let Drone do the work. Check our latest models at our sales office in Region Tower. Tayo Engineering. Tayo Engineering, style among the stars. The best design in spacecraft. Period. Tayo Engineering has led the spacecraft industry in designs for decades. We are consistently among the most recognized brands with multiple awards each year for luxury, quality, and dependability. Our engineers are designers. Work hard to bring our customers that feeling of comfort and safety as you travel amongst the stars to reach your destination. Visit our showroom at Region Tower in Neon. Tranquility. I get it. Relax, revitalize, and reflect. Our special brands are made with the finest ingredients, chosen for both flavor and aroma. Whether you need peace or energy, find what you seek with tranquility. Visit our store and meet our blend master at Regent Tower in Neon. Well, it sounds like I need to go to Neon, but we'll tackle that bridge when we get to it. Woo! Gotta stretch my mouth. Well, a lot of reading.
Want to challenge your instincts,
But thanks to Morrowind, I had to read out loud a lot. So I'm getting back into it, but I love reading. But like in my, you know, I'm reading a book, but reading out loud
Can you imagine
for a long period of time can be kind of tiring.
this place? Figuratively, of course.
At times. Wow, it's a whole other district over here. Okay, we got distribution center. Okay. Outland. Okay, it's the Gal Bank.
If there is any way I can assist you, I'd be happy to.
So is there a whole banking system? Matthew Monetis.
Gal Bank makes personal finance easy. Money, as long as you have some, should never be something to worry about handling.
This is Landry Holyfield.
Yeah, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
Just a starship captain, seeing what new Atlantis has to offer.
Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
Is this legal?
You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the aggrieved party, and if you help me, you help all of us.
I'm interested.
Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
How many credits we're talking about?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
What's so difficult about debt collection?
If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big. Like really big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups.
Tell me about the Mark, then.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam, and Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Okay, how do I get him to pay?
Well, you may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their Gal Bank agreements.
Okay. What if he dies?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Gal Bank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him.
Got it. Is he dangerous?
Well, I mean, yes. We're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Let's collect some debt.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly Constellation-worthy pastime, but I'll follow your lead.
I hate to end on this note, but, you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, Honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Alright, alright. So wait. Is there like a kiosk I could use? I don't see no kiosk. Where's this go? Galbank Archives. Okay, I see. Oh, floor access restricted. Never mind.
New Atlantis is a really sick
named characters.
which is cool if you like that sort of thing. To each their own.
Miria Starkandwix.
Hey.
Hey yourself. I'm calling me Melon. Nice to meet you.
Sure.
What are you doing here?
Trying to get a job at Galbank. It's the big building with the word Galbank on it.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a romance option. That's cool. Thanks for clearing that up.
You're welcome. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun.
Why do you want to work at Galbank?
Because magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer.
Huh.
I figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Anything I can do for you?
Yeah. Find a Galbank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Okay, this is getting weird. Nice to the Bethesda games having like those kinds of options. Like the guy in the very beginning, I'm like, it's kind of direct. It's like, hey, you want me to go? Done. Easy, let's go.
You look completely different.
Wait, Resident.
I mean,
I'm trying to find like all the names. Enhance.
confuse him? You won't even recognize
Citizen.
How can I help
Okay,
you?
Warner Conell. What is this? Frick is that? Is that the enhanced tube? Warner Conell.
Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry.
Okay. I'm glad you take patient confidentiality seriously. A breach of information could be a major problem for your business.
Oh my God. You certainly put things bluntly, don't you?
I guess, but it sounds like you take your parents' confidentiality seriously, so you have nothing to worry about.
I did. No, I do. I take it all very
Kinda sus.
seriously. Sorry, you just took me a little off guard. To tell you the truth, I made a bit of a slip-up. I may have lost a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous patients. Little things, you know, like payment, information, procedures done, age, birthdays, mailing addresses.
Oh, that's all little things,
no,
yeah, of course.
Who am I kidding? This is so bad. If that information gets out, my business and reputation could be destroyed. No patient will trust me again.
Well, that certainly isn't good.
It's not. People's private information is at stake, ready to be taken by any bad actor that finds that damn slate. And worse, my reputation and business is on the line. Please, I'm begging you. You have to find that slate.
All right, I'll find it. Where have you visited recently?
Yes. Thank you. And let's see, I frequent the Terror Brew nearby, as well as Whetstone. I also stopped by the Valberg building recently. Thank you for doing this. You're a lifesaver. Please, come back as soon as you have the slate. Oh, and don't read anything on it. It's confidential stuff, remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna get like all the credits whenever I complete all these quests. Is this all safe?
Oh, yes, of course, sure. Enhance's proprietary register technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running.
What kind of reasons bring people in here?
Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose any of our patients' personal motivations or services. You understand, of course. But, gosh, It could be anything, really. Something simple or a total reconstruction. Why you're here doesn't really matter to me. It's just important that you're satisfied when you leave.
Okay.
If you'd ever like to change, we're up to the task.
Okay.
Wow. Don't be nervous. You got this.
Employees, new employee.
Top of the class.
Infinity is huge. Like staggering.
Infinity.
Huge. They need people like you. Even with your grades.
Yeah, I'm sure a junior assistant is vital.
If you foot
I
Infinity's
can
a
see how
top-notch
you made
maker.
her cheerleader. I'm going to be a glorified ghost.
Timberwolves!
Okay.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters.
Design.
Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
Oh. Where does it go? Choose floor. Oh. Restricted. I can't go anywhere. Interesting. Okay, I mean, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What's over here?
People joke. Say
Already
those
stoked.
Colonists.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't a snake.
UC Distribution Center.
They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know.
Celestial being.
That makes them dangerous.
House Faroon.
Ready to head out then?
Okay, let's check out the UC Distribution. Whoa.
I'm on tax duty tomorrow. Can't wait.
Joanne. Here, I can just go back here.
Up there, huh? Space?
And there's so many name characters. This is insane. And it's just one planet. Joanne Baptiste.
Service with a smile. That's the UC way.
Like Han Solo. Oh, this is one of the people. Okay, do you always want to work at the distribution center?
Oh, no. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a miner on Sidonia. As weird as that may sound. I guess I never wanted to have a typical job. Lucky for me, working at the distribution center is anything but typical.
Sounds like you like your job.
Of course, who wouldn't? It's such a privilege to be able to work for the UC government, a true force of good. Every day is so exciting. I get to meet so many new people, solve interesting problems, and learn about developing situations throughout the settled systems. Yep, there's never a boring day at the distribution center.
Here's a special delivery from Marcus Latari of the Sanctum Universum.
Really? Nice. I went there a while back. Good to see they still remember me.
Oh. What are your thoughts? No, why'd you stop going?
There wasn't really any reason. I just got busy or lazy and stopped going. I've actually been meaning to check it out again. It's just something interesting to do after work. The people seem nice as well.
What are your thoughts on the Sanctum Universum?
To tell you the truth, I don't really have any thoughts on the church itself. I wouldn't consider myself religious. I initially went because it just seemed interesting. I don't think I really know enough about the church to decide if it's bad or good, or if it's even a good fit for me. I guess maybe I should go back to figure that out.
Kind of creepy, right? It's like they're keeping tabs on you.
Creepy? I think it's flattering. Because of my job, I don't really have too much free time to socialize or make friends. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job. It's the best job in New Atlantis. But still, it can be hard to put myself out there sometimes. That's actually one of the reasons I went to the Sanctum Universum. Just to talk with people and get to know them. It was nice. It really was.
Interesting. That's a pretty good way to spend time, and you can be doing much worse things. Sounds like a great reason to go back sometime.
Yeah, I think I will. But hey, let me ask you something. Do you believe in all this Sanctum Universum stuff? What do you think?
Oh, wow. No, it isn't for me.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm not sure if I'll believe any of it either. But what the hell, right? Well, hey, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for bringing this to me. Keep on keeping on.
Weird.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
What is it you do here?
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on, and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care.
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, well, certainly.
Let's see what they got. Side Star, Marcus Solus, a rapid shot. Interesting. What? A stealth equinox. Very cool. Okay.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
She's cool. New Atlantis. Okay, now we're back outside. Outland. I love exploring around New Atlantis. This is amazing. Outland. I'm not too sure what Outland is, but holy crap, these interiors. Marble floor.
Well, you're only
Cornelius
safe with your equipment out
Tornwood.
there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
Okay. Wait, what? I'm surprised you don't use anything of these things you sell.
I've never left the planet, so no, I do not.
Do not. You get a lot of repeat customers?
I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case.
You're in space? Great.
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times.
That's fair.
And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either.
Yeah. I'd see what you have for sale.
Please do. I hope we have something that suits you. Get it?
It's cool. Axe, weapons. Okay, no weapons. Helmets. I like that helmet a lot. Cool. Alright, got cool things. Okay. Alright. See you.
Be careful out there.
That was Outland. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the right. Should be over here. The Settled Systems News Network. I wanna make sure I see everything. Man, the city's too good. Checkers Alliance.
I think I got them, what do you call them? Corns?
Horns?
Yeah, I got corns.
Okay. That's, doesn't sound great. Whoa. So we're on the right side of the city. What down here? Okay, so let's go over here. Wow. Look at that draw distance. Holy crap. That's the entire spaceport right there. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Commercial district, upper level. So we're in the commercial district. There's commercial district, the financial district, and then something else. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And Valberg's over there.
Came up with
oh man,
travels fast. Wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards.
Fangirl.
Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
But I came all this way.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some lunch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
You are the best! I can't believe I'm here. SSNN.
Welcome to SSNN.
I've just got
Nadia
a feeling about
Mufas.
You have a story to tell. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Who are you?
A cog in the machine. If you mean literally, Nadia Mufaz. Head
Nadia
researcher
Mufaz.
of the office. So if we got any facts wrong, I'm the one who files your complaint into the shredder.
Okay. Nice to meet you too.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night. How about a do-over? Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
She's the Piper of Starfield. Okay, my life has gotten very weird and interesting lately.
Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Oh, cool. What's David Barron really like?
Dear Lord, everyone wants to know about Baron. He's a smart guy. He cares about what he's reporting. He's way too damn cozy with the UC, and that's a problem for us staying impartial. My biggest beef with him is he's credited with everything he reports, and he doesn't lift a finger to correct that impression.
Okay. How's it working for SSNN?
We're short-staffed, overworked, and trying to report on a million things at once. Not to mention there's a constant battle with the powers that be to maintain our journalistic principles. So, things are just swell.
What stories are you working on right now?
I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
I'd be willing to do the interviews for you.
Really? You sure? The well's a pretty dangerous place. It might be too much for a first-time reporter.
Let's see. Consider it done.
Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the Med Bay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have a story for me or not?
Yes, the Crimson Fleet attacked an Argos mining facility on Vectera.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Tell them about the ore. That was quite a lucrative operation.
Let's see. Constellation commissioned the dig. The Crimson Fleet wanted the proceeds.
Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I worked for Argos, but now I'm with Constellation.
Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
Let's see. This is crazy. Okay. We had help. Barrett, a member of Constellation, and his robot Vasco.
How heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners? I like it. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Ooh, 500 goes nice. She's cool.
Administration's coming.
Oh, here's David.
But SSNN is here to stay. It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source.
Okay. SSN Access. Broadcast Diagnostics. Run diagnostic. No diagnostic file found. No suitable files found. Okay, cool.
My source is back. Here to report anything else?
Nope, not for now.
I wish I
Jordan Arcali.
Oh wow, that watch is super cool.
Okay. Oh, I'm sitting on a bench to pass time. Where's a bench at? Here we go. That security guard right there is just gonna watch me sit here. Do that. There's 2 times to keep track of. 5 hours. There we go. That's good enough. Yes, look at that lighting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check that out. That is beautiful. I mean, if Elder Scrolls 6 has this lighting and this kind of graphical fidelity, I'll be stoked.
Every day, another shift.
I'll be stoked. I'll enjoy here, except these people.
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, look at Colin. Look at that. She was at the bar. Argos Extractors. It's a citizen.
Kinda in the middle of something here.
Okay, what's oh, I can go here. Okay, Argos Extractors. Oh, I can scan these. Oh, oh gosh. Let's try that again. I wanted to scan it, but I accidentally pressed A. Let's see. Oops, don't do that. Okay. Yeah, that's Iberium. Oh my. All materials.
Who knew there would be
Argos employee.
mining company? Kind of wish I could take the rest of the day and go work outside. Heck, I'd settle for
Cool.
looking out a window.
Aura Sabine.
You look familiar. Where do I know you from?
Oh, I worked with Lynn on the Vectera job.
Oh, yes. Lynn mentioned hiring some brand new miner before she left for that job. I must have seen your picture in the contractor database. I take it this means the job's done then. Good to know. So what can I help you with?
All right. So what's next for Argos?
We just picked up several more contracts. Risky stuff, if I'm being truthful, but we position ourselves to take advantage of jobs like that. Think asteroid mining and other tough jobs. The next few years are going to be interesting for Argos.
Okay. What do you do here?
I book and process our jobs, manage the schedule on a broad scale, and interface with new clients. We're a small company, so a lot of us administrative types wear a lot of hats, as they say.
What's Argos known for?
As a former contractor, I'm surprised you don't know. We take on jobs that others won't, whether they're far away, extra tough, or just plain dangerous. And we always get the job done on schedule at a lower cost than our competitors.
What is Lynn's role at Argos?
Well, after I book a job, Lynn meets with the clients to nail down the details. She negotiates the terms of the contract and even supervises some of our more important work sites. That woman never stops impressing me.
I want to let you know that the Crimson Fleet attacked us on Vectera.
Oh, wow, that's terrible. Those pirates sure are getting bolder these days. Is everyone okay?
Oh wow. I'm fine. There were some injuries, but including the client, Barrett.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear you made it out of there, and I sincerely hope Barrett is recovering well. We'll be sure to send him a token of our sympathy, as well as a generous discount off of our services. Thank you for letting us know.
Okay.
Take care out there.
Alright. Okay. What was this? Terra Brew Cup. Okay, let's go back down. There's a few more places that we need to check out on this bottom floor. A little later. Yeah, there's Valberg.
They'll have our table ready soon.
Just.
Come early. You know they'll be late.
Oh, this is Whetstone. Okay.
Welcome to Whetstone.
It's like a restaurant. Yeah, it's a restaurant.
If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
Okay. What's whetstone?
The general term? A sharpening stone, for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems. This whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
Does all your food come from local sources?
You must be joking. I have an exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin.
Okay. I'd like to see what's on the menu.
Why wouldn't you?
Baguette, plums, sparkling water, and the strip. Ooh, nice. That's 10. That's 1,055 credits. Top shelf. The deep, which is fish. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, this is great. This is great.
They say they don't need a
Citizens. Ooh, check this out. Terra Brew. There's one down below too, if I'm correct. Yeah, some lattes and stuff like that.
Thanks for choosing Terra. What can I get you?
Executives.
And the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant. People need coffee.
I need to report back, but this is very encouraging.
If you want a coffee, see the barista.
The barista. Okay.
Hi there. Hello and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
Okay, alright. I think that's everywhere. I mean, I've been in the city alone for 2 hours. It's so cool. Yeah, this is the Trackers Alliance, which we'll actually do later. But as long as we have the mission popped up so we can do it. Let's see. Check out Trackers Alliance. Let's read the agent. I just want the missions to all line up here so I can see them from a glance. Got the Neon, which we'll do later. Register for the Vanguard. Okay, we'll do that later. And that's gonna be in the well. Now we've visited all the places, now we can do the main quest. Wow. Cool, alright. What's the music in this game is really good.
He's quite something.
Ooh, what's this? Oh no, these are the terminals. They can steal from. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh, not that way. It's this way. Embassy District. Wait, what's this place? Have I been here before? I have not.
Tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
Neon Merchant.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superiors then. Good day. You've seen her damn
Looking to buy? Zora should be able to help you.
Zora Sculpture.
Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down, or move up in the world, or just window shopping?
Oh, it's where you buy that. Okay, it's where you buy houses. I'd like to find some place to live in New Atlantis.
I don't blame you. It's a lovely city, the crown jewel of the UC. I'm here if you have any more questions, or if you'd like to look at properties.
I'd like to hear what you have for sale. Oh, do you have any properties outside of New Atlantis?
Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and actively lobbying for a little more leeway.
Yeah, so what you got?
Okay, let me just pull up your data. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not a United Colonies citizen. I'm afraid property ownership here in New Atlantis isn't available to you.
Okay, we'll come back later for that.
If you take the exciting step of becoming a citizen, we'll be here for you.
Okay.
Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Cool, cool. Okay. I can't go in there just yet. But the entrance is locked. Armistice Archives. Oh, cool. Cool.
FREESTAR Collective's ragtag fleet. Both sides decided the time had come.
Museum. This is the museum.
So the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire economies were upended with the flick of a pen. They also marked the start of something critical. Cooperation between the United Colonies and the FREESTAR Collective for the first time in decades. A pledge between the powers for a more harmonious future. Thank you for listening.
There you go. Armistice Archives. Ooh. Whoa, this looks very strange. We recall the cost of unfettered war. We stand as the bulwark of peace.
No funny business. Understand? We run a tight ship down here.
No chit-chat on duty.
Can I go in here? Whoa. Oh, these doors are locked. Oh, well. It's a cool place I got here, I guess. Very disorganized. Oh my gosh. That was my visit. Let's get out of here. Now, what's this building? I'm just exploring this entire city. Great. I love doing it. And we're kind of looping back around towards the lodge. It looks like. Pass by the tree, we walk up here, and then the lodge is over there. Up here. Another zen-like area. Very nice. These trees are very interesting. Nice little area back here. I like it. And I don't think I'm going to include the well. Like, I mean, I can go down there another stream or video, because that's New Atlantis, but that's also like apparently like the underworld, or the undercity, beneath the city, the slums, if you will, or something. I don't know. So I'm mainly just do this class of a. Therefore, the stream's not like 6 hours long, and I can just run across this. There we are. We're out of city. It's cool. When you get that citizenship going. Okay. But now this is like the marketing district, it looks like. Well, medical. We'll talk to people around here. So we don't over there.
That's a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg. Yuck.
Yuck. And under the desk. Reliant Medical. Ooh, okay, it's an interior. Ooh. I take this? Oh, I can't. Whoa. Dr. Alexei Lebedev.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Ooh. Oh, there's a thing. Since I have this class, I can choose this. Sometimes I can feel people's emotions so strongly, it can be problematic.
So, you're an empath. Very few people have this gift, or curse, depending on how you look at it. There have been some clinical trials of a regimen that can suppress this talent permanently. It's perfectly safe, assuming you're interested.
Oh no, I want to keep that. I think about it.
Take all the time you need. It's a big decision.
I thought he'd give me like more like healing items.
To a Reliant.
Okay, tell me more about Reliant Medical.
Well, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here.
You must see a lot of patients.
Well, of course. New Atlantis is a big place. Lots of people, which means no shortage of injuries, communicable diseases. But we're well staffed and do our best to accommodate anyone who needs help.
Okay. I could use some medical supplies.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
See what he has. Antibiotics, healing gel, penicillin. Cool.
Take care of yourself.
Yourself. New Atlantis. That was the medical facility. Now we need to go check out the shops to our right. See what they got. Get a good idea of the shopping district. They're gonna keep coming back here. Yeah. It's very nice here. Orion Tower. It's just like, oh,
With the consignment
the
shop
clothiers.
closed, I guess I have to go to EIT.
What's wrong with that?
EIT.
Best.
It's just full of trendy nonsense.
Are you saying my wardrobe is nonsense?
Sorry, the prices are very high.
Well, at least your clothes won't smell. Don't mind my friend.
Okay.
Please let me know if I may assist.
Oh my goodness. Check this out. Cool, so. Parade Club.
You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you.
You seem very sure of yourself.
Would you buy from someone who is not? I know what I like. I have a good sense of what most other people like, and the rest is just making sure they're pleased with their purchase. It's clothing, not grav drive tech.
Let's see what you got.
You'll find that I have most everything on offer.
Okay. That's clean. Oh, that's a cool looking suit. Fashionable suit. Neon City. What in the heck? That's cool. Bit vested suit. That is cool.
Your patronage is appreciated.
Patronage. Appreciated. Okay. Whatever you say. Orion Tower. What is this? Residencies. Oh, okay. So where I can buy like an apartment. The doors. Here's a sanitation minibot. Doing what they do best. Oh, okay. I see. Door locked. Oh, I can break into it. Ooh, cred sticks. Can I take these? Don't look. Must check it out. She's probably not gonna like it. She didn't see anything. Oh, she's okay, so door locked. I'm gonna get in there. Not that one. This one. Oh, that was easy.
That lock didn't last very long.
She's okay with it. Okay. This is a cool apartment. Chief engineers. That was our 5th lock, so we can level that up. This is a cool apartment. This feels that detail is ridiculous. Oh well, I was gonna get that 5th lock. Go ahead and do that real quick. Be security. All right, expert locks. Yes. Okay. Now I can do a lot of locks now. Get access to things we couldn't get access to before. Okay, back downstairs. All right. CJ's open 49 hours. Very nice. Let's see what it's within.
Life in New Atlantis moves pretty fast.
Curtis Julian.
Keep up.
Oh yeah, CJ.
CJ's is always open. No matter what you need, when you need it, I'm here.
You like it here at New Atlantis?
You kidding me? Nowhere else like it in the settled systems. First time I came here as a kid, I knew I was gonna come back and make my mark on this city. Nowhere I'd rather be. And now that I've got this place up and running, it's all coming together.
How's business?
Nice and steady. Just the way I like it. I've got a good location, plenty of foot traffic, and a ton of people who are in a hurry and need to make a quick stop for the essentials. Things keep going this way, I'm gonna start opening franchises all over the settled systems.
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Yeah, sure thing. Take a look.
But this city feels so real. There's enough people to be walking around. Oh, so it's like a general store. Okay, gotcha. CJ's.
Thanks for stopping in.
General store.
Always use the business.
Alright, back outside. There's Athena Tower. Okay, this is probably... Let's see what this is all about. That's lobby. Athena Tower apartment. Oh. Okay. Requires computer. Oh well, we'll come back now. Back down below. Okay, so... Keep hugging the left and just kind of... see all the shops that are on. There's so many shops in the city. It's amazing. Centurion Arsenal. This guy would have all the weapons, it looks like. Okay. Combat tech. Core kinetics. Yeah, just different vendors. Just awesome.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. I'd
Onion.
rather have someone comfortable with their
Griffin.
purchase than some mythical best possible buy. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word.
Okay. What would you recommend?
Well, that's not a simple question, is it? It all depends on who's asking. I have my own personal favorites, but I wouldn't presume to know yours. Tell me, were you to find yourself in the unfortunate position of needing to use a weapon, what suits you best? Something up close and personal? Rapid fire? Is precision a consideration?
Let's see. I don't care as long as I'm still standing at the end.
Ah, yes. Well, if efficiency is a priority, then you really can't go wrong with Allied armaments. They've been supplying the UC for years, and for good reason.
Okay. Let's see what you have for sale.
Only the finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
Okay, yeah. The Coachman is the shotgun. Equinox. Ooh, okay. Suppressed Coachman. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see what she says about this.
You need some. Is that a surprise? These are potentially matters of life and death we're talking about here.
That's true, yeah.
Come back and see me if you run low on ammo.
Ah, I can buy ammo here. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. It's a huge shopping mall. This is literally perfect. What could you want? Mercury Tower?
But why did they replace the handler? I thought the actress was amazing.
Some more apartments.
She apparently signed on to do some
Shakespeare. Oh, it's restricted. I didn't see that. Oh, chunks. We found the chunks. Yes.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. Thanks for choosing chunks. Which chunks would you like today?
What exactly are chunks made of?
Honestly, you're probably better off not thinking about it.
I'd like to buy some chunks.
I'm happy to serve you.
Okay, we got Choco chunks, cola chunks, egg chunks. See from the kiosk. Pie chunks and everything. That's cool. Man, I like it. Okay. It's chunks. Oh, that's the ET ad. The store's actually way over there. Wow. Pioneer Tower. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Okay. Family apartments. Let's try that first. Ah! Yeah, accessible. This was nice. Huh? Very, oh, a little opening on the roof. Very nice. Man, whoever made this, these areas knew what they were going for.
I do hope you are enjoying your time in the Atlantis.
Royce Elkin.
All of our signature dishes are unique to the root. You won't find anything like them anywhere else.
This place looks expensive. I'd like to see the menu, please.
Yes, of course.
Oh. Riesling. Oh, yeah. Woo! They're up there.
Enjoy the rest of
your day. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, chat with you. Markeep Sutherland.
Bleh.
Oh, excuse me.
I said, bleh.
Gossaint.
I did not sneeze, I groaned. I just don't understand why such a first-class restaurant can be satisfied with serving second-rate coffee. Of course, it could just be my palate. It's quite refined, which is both a blessing and curse.
Bleh. Have you tried Terra Brew coffee?
I know you didn't just say Terra Brew. Surely my ears must be deceiving me. Because to even imply that I would put that liquid garbage into my body is an insult I cannot tolerate.
How's the food at Dawn's Roost?
It is, as the saying goes, to die for, and I mean that quite literally. I think the most commonly requested meal for those on their deathbeds is a Jemison Wellington.
Is there any place in the area you recommend?
All the towers offer breathtaking views, for a price. It isn't the name on the building that matters, but how many floors are beneath you. But if you're looking for a living space, you want to speak with Miss Sanguini at the Realtor's office. She's the authority on the subject.
But would you find better copy?
Funny you should ask. I recently dined with a friend of mine with ties to the FREESTAR Collective. And he claims the best cup of joe he's ever had was in Aquila City.
Interesting.
Yes, although I doubted him at first. But then he showed me the proof. In his hand was a single coffee bean, fermented in the digestive tract of an alien beast.
Harvesting these beans sounds extremely dangerous.
It seems that would be the case. Following this discovery, I hired a man to feed coffee beans to predators throughout the settled systems. But it seems after consuming the beans, the beast decided to make a meal of him. So I need someone to find this beast and remove my property from its stomach. As for compensation, you'll receive 2,000 credits when the job is complete.
I'll track down this beast and bring back your beans.
Excellent. I will have the coordinates sent to your ship.
Cool. All right.
See you.
Oh, I like this little balcony. I remember I was here last episode. At a different time of day. This is so cool. Now let's go see some other places. Go around. Citizen. Oh, that's it. Okay. Residential district.
What's the point?
Of what?
This. Is it some sort of art?
What was he looking at?
Garden? What?
The Atlantis information. Okay, read this down on the spaceport.
Nice.
Wow.
So after an hour of whining, they're finally out here.
It's a beautiful day today.
They should be playing.
I told my parents that there aren't
Want
any
to go
kids
another
out
3
here.
rounds?
Maybe even 3.
Wow.
If we give him any money at all, it'll be gone who knows where before.
This city is so alive. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's go to the. I believe it's everything. Oh, Apollo.
No, there's
We haven't gotten here yet.
graph jumping. Maybe they really did see a snake. Last stop, Apollo.
My favorite.
Apollo.
And we can afford it.
Mercury is much cheaper.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I can't do that either.
No way.
All right, that would be the residential district and the shopping district. Okay, go to that marker, which is actually over here. I want to try to limit as much fast traveling as humanly possible. I will fast travel. I'll try to limit it.
Then I realized my tank's probably. I'm stuck.
Vanguard captains. Yeah. I'm just amazed how fast we run. Go down here. Ah, mast. The little aquariums. Okay. We'll save here. Alright. Transit car. The spaceport. New Atlantis transit. Oh, sorry, Sarah, you're not coming with me. The spaceport
I've
is
flown
here.
across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
Yeah, so we explored all up there.
That statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
To our ship.
Everything good? We're here to help.
There's our
Security scanners,
wonderful
chemical
vessel.
swabbers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Yeah, so we'll get this first artifact, and then next stream we will visit the well. Okay. Actually, let's see if I can sell things and get the rover.
Got anything?
Anything I can sell? Whoa! Oh, I could sell that though. I honestly could, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna sell what I got. Sell that. Does that come with the helmet? This is Creation Club, 100%. Okay, I can't even sell it to him anyway.
We need to offload. Trade authority.
Okay, let's put this. Let's check out this suit. Well, actually, we can buy the rover.
Need some work done?
I'll have to purchase a vehicle, please.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, explore plans with the vehicle. Your purchase will unlock access to your own vehicle hangar and automatically equip your own ship with the RAV-8. Purchase for 25,000 credits. You now have access to vehicles. The Rev 8 will automatically deploy next to your ship wherever you land. Visit a ship service tech at any major port to manage your vehicles. Oh, let's see. The Demos. I'll try the Demos first.
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Okay, cool. All right, we got our vehicle. Yes. Okay, cool. We'll drive around on Mars. I think that's where we're going. Yeah. Let's save the game just in case any crashes happen. Can't be too careful. We're back on our ship. Wow, what an event.
So, where to next?
That was so cool. Okay. Let's go to our ship. Okay, right up here. Oh, let's get on. Let's get her going. Alright, take off. We set route. We leave. We leave New Atlantis. Alright, we're in space now. Okay, here we have our cool. I like first person more for space. Okay. Now it's will be to get out of the thing. Ooh. Looking at the stars out there. Wow. Okay. I like how we can sit. That's so cool. Okay, so we need to plan route. Okay, navigational console. And we can look around New Atlantis too. Oh, it has a moon. That's right. Okay, we need to visit Sol. Let's do this main quest. Right here. Sol system. We're now in jump range. Plot route. Fuel consumption.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Wait, we're scan.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Oh. Wait, I'm honestly surprised I didn't get like a Trackers Alliance. Venus is over there, Mercury. Is there like not like a jump animation? Oh, I thought there was. Set course. Also Centauri. Oh. I thought there'd be like, you know. Oh wait, if I do this. And I get out my ship right here. Oh, the view be like that? Oh, that's gonna be sick. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. People like to read some books in the ship. Do that on a nice space though. I'm curious. Now I choose one. The eye. Jump. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's like a animation when you grab jump. I was like, where is that? Okay, that's cool.
You are entering United Colonies space.
Whoa.
Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Scanning in progress.
All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Okay, so I thought. I just wanted to test that out. If I did it right. Sol system. I don't know why I didn't do it the first time.
This is United Colonies space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Sidonia. Okay. Let's check out the map of it though. Sidonia. That's resources. That's Mars. This is our solar system, yeah. Ooh, that's home right there. Okay, so now I think you can actually Mars. Open planet map and we land it from here. There's also space stations you can land on too. That's cool. Sidonia. Mars launch pad. I'm into the launch pad. I don't want to like land somewhere like a launch pad. Ooh, Mars. Looks very accurate. Okay. We landed. The ship. Now we got our rover.
Another dead rock.
Oh shit.
Well, at least we can scan this material.
I don't have my
Something you might be interested in.
helmet on. Oop, wrong screen. The mystery gravis suit. Now, I don't know if this counts for a helmet. Oh, it counts for the helmet. Okay, cool. All right, let's go down under. Suit integrity. Wow. Is this like a reference to like the stealth suit from Fallout? Oh, we look awesome. Wait, extreme solar radiation planetary. Oh, there's. I'm driving the demog. Oh, she gets in too. Cool. Ooh. Okay, how do we drive this thing? So, that's boost.